Hey guys, welcome back. Appreciate you tuning in. We are on a little bit of adventure today. We, meaning Mocha and I, we are already caffeinated and she's got her pup cup. And we are headed off to Peace River Origin. Now, Peace River is not too far from me and it's one of the rivers that I would like to kayak very, very soon. So, the weather's not quite right yet. It's still very, very hot during the day. Currently, I'm still working 6 days a week, soon to go back down to 5. Just been very, very busy at work. So I am taking my only day off to kind of do a scouting trip or just to kind of check around, check the area. And then we're going to head directly south to the Peace River Trail, hike a little bit with Miss Mocha, and then we're headed back to the house. It's September 1st, kind of, you know, the weather is starting to cool down a little bit, so we're doing a couple pre-checks on some trips and some plans. We've got a really big trip planned in October with my dad and brother. We're going back to Red River Gorge. It's going to be all three of us, and it's going to be an epic, epic trip. So, checking out some of the Florida area. We are headed out there now. It's about a half an hour drive, nothing too crazy, so stay tuned. Okay, update. Turns out that Peace River Origin is not a place you can stop. We drove by it on the road. I then very quickly realized that you cannot stop there. It's a bit off the road. Obviously, you have to have a kayak, boat, canoe, whatever. So, plan is now to head directly south on Highway 17 to Fort Meade out of Bartow and go hike a little bit of the Peace River Trail. Then I'm gonna come back to Bartow and try a new brewery that is not too far from my house, about a half an hour or so. Mocha's ready to get out of the car. We've been driving around for almost an hour. So we are gonna come back to Bartow, gonna try this little brewery here in town. It's one of my favorite things to do, and it's a whole separate channel in of itself. It's called Brew Across America, and I just drive around, travel around the entire country, trying new beer, drinking new beer, and seeing new beer places. So if you guys are interested in beer and great craft beer and beer things, please check out the secondary channel. YouTube has next to no followers, very few videos. The TikTok is pretty, probably one of my larger social media channels, and we just have a good time. Made a lot of really great friends in the beer industry. I like beer, obviously drinking beer, but I also like the chemistry behind it. So anyway, that's a whole separate channel. But we are headed to the Peace River Trail down here in Fort Meade. I'm very familiar with the area because from my house, I traveled this way to go to Sebring International Raceway. For those of you that don't know, I am a race car mechanic, have been for the better part of 20 years now. So anyway, that's a whole nother channel as well. So we are headed to Peace River Trail right now, so I will see you when we get there. Parking lot, huh? All right, well, let's get a little situated and get Miss Mocha out on the trail. What do you think, baby? Is it time? Okay, all right. It's time to hike. So I'm gonna try to get this thing parked. It's not a very big parking spot, but that's okay, we'll figure it out. So here we go. Mile 2.5 is what it says on the river. So 2.5 miles from the origin, I believe, is how they're gonna measure that. Oh, it's time to go. Are you excited? All right, it's time to hike. Let's go. over here, Doofus. Already tangled up. Come. Go. And in true Florida fashion, as soon as we get out of the car, it rains. So I left the house. Why do you need your rain jacket? This is why I need my rain jacket? Anyway, this too shall pass. That goes down to the road. Come on, baby. Nice little spot here by the river. Littered with freaking trash. And apparently raccoons. One time I don't have any bags with me. Oh boy. Gonna hang out here until the rain. Gonna hang out here until the rain slows up a bit. It won't be long. But man, if you go out in nature, take your shit with you. It's easy. Pack it in, pack it out. All right, we came in from that way and we go this way for more park stuff. So, turn you around here. I did not see any real maps or anything trail-wise on this. So, we are just gonna, I turned my Google Maps into satellite view, and I saw that this gravel road here leads to the other park area. So, we're gonna do exactly that. we're gonna hang out on this road, do a little bit of hiking, and then go drink some pints. So Mocha was a bit sketched out, hanging out under the bridge with the cars going over us. So we decided to roll out, and just as soon as we did, the sun came out. So let's go. She smells something. She's constantly sniffing. And we head back. Miss Moki, she gets so excited, stressed out, I think. And also, it's a little warm. But many people have commented, oh, she's breathing hard, this, that, and that. She does this in the car. So she gets overheated quickly, but we're just out. I mean, we're not even quarter of a mile, and we're turning back. We're almost back to the car. Get Miss Mocha outside. She's heavy enough now to turn on the seatbelt alarms in the car. So we're gonna get out, and I am at my heaviest I've ever been. So get out here, sweat a little bit. She's already drank water. She drinks plenty of water. So we are headed back to the car. We're almost there. Then I'm gonna go drink some beer. What do you see? Well, clearly you're not that tired if you're trying to run ahead of me. She loves turtles, and we've seen a bunch of tortoises. So anyway, back to the car we go. Out just exploring for a short walk. Didn't make it very far down the trail. Decided to turn back to keep Miss Mocha, get her back in some AC. She's getting chunky. But yeah, that was about it. Just get out, explore a little bit. I'm definitely gonna come back here. It's not too far from my house, so I'll come back solo. That way I can get a little bit further down the trail. What you see? And we'll go from there. I'm gonna pump this one out just to let you guys know, get out there. No matter if it's just for half a mile, or whatever. Get out there, sweat a little bit, find some place new, go do something new, and stay on the right trail. Back. I had a wild hunch that I remember on my way to Sebring, I remember seeing a park entrance off of Highway 98. So I figured before I head back over to Bartow and then back to the house, I figured I got on Google Maps, satellite view, zoomed out, and I'm fairly certain they're connected. So we're driving in now. Can't remember the name of the place. Fort Meade Outdoor Recreation Area. So this may be a much better parking spot than I parked at. Miss Mocha in the background. Don't mind her, she's fine. She's fine. She's got plenty of water there. Yeah, there's a park. Let me show you. Yeah, this is definitely where you want to park if you want to do the Peace River Trail for sure. I was on the other side, the more rural side. So, City of Fort Meade. Got a playground over here. I'm gonna take a right because you can go down here. Florida Paddling Trails, Blue Way Community, Peace River Trail. So, put you up here in the dash. Cruise through here. There's a power line easement. Not quite sure what's back here. There was hardly anybody. There was nobody else at the other parking area. Ah, yep. This has a lookout, and the car that was in there with me when I first pulled up to the other spot is here. So it looks like this gets flooded pretty easily as the river is right there. And it is, we've gotten quite a bit of rain. So the river's right there. But we are going to head back to Bartow. Spin you back around. I'm heading back to Bartow. Mocha has had enough today. And we are gonna roll on drink a couple beers, relax at the house. Once it cools off, I'm going to start on the garden. The garden is almost ready to be planted. We did a small garden, but it was just too hot during the summer. We had some pretty gnarly heat, and the cucumbers didn't take. So one of my biggest pet peeves is store-bought cucumbers because they don't taste like a cucumber out of the garden. But anyway, I'm rambling on. Anyway, so we're gonna come back to Peace River without Moki probably next weekend. Do a little bit more hiking. It's still too hot for her. But again, guys, it doesn't matter if it's a half a mile, quarter mile, or a mile. Just get out there and have fun. Go explore some new places. Stay on the right trail. Over and out. See you guys. Hey guys, welcome to another episode. It's been a while. Well, I don't like that intro.